Hey everybody, welcome to the Zach and Wahlid show. We have a great episode for you today. Guess what we talked about? Zach, I blacked out.
Okay, well, we had Will and Rusty on, two fine gentlemen from Will and Rusty's Playdate. We talked about how they got rained out at Waste Management, Rusty's time at the EPCOT, how he got drunk. Oh, Rusty.
Oh, Rusty.
Such a guy. We talked about podcasts that don't exist, superheroes that don't exist. Fun segment that we always consistently...
That we always do it and did not rip off from their show.
No, not at all. But anyways, guys, please like, comment, subscribe to our episode for the Zach and Wahlid show. And let's go ahead and dive into episode 79. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Will and Rusty on today from Will and Rusty's Playdate. Let's give it up. Yes, we went on their pod a little while ago. What, like a couple months ago?
Yeah.
Ish. Great time there.
We're your first guest, right?
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Last.
Rusty.
That's how we knew we were never going to do it again. Yeah. Try everything once, right? Yeah.
I thought it was good.
No, it was a blast. It was a blast.
It was the worst hour of my life.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, I was going down the stairs to go number 2, and it was one of those ones where it was like, I didn't even know if I was going to make it to the bathroom, let alone do a podcast in between it. And Zach and Wahlid walk in and intercept me at the door. And I was like, oh, fuck. And was like, all right, let's go do the podcast.
Back up.
And I'm just like sweating like in a ball in the corner, like being so quiet, like trying to do the fastest episode anyone's ever podcast. And then it ends and everyone's like, let's get a photo. Yeah. And I was like, I can't. Like I have to. And I sprinted downstairs and I was so embarrassed that I was like, I'm going to stay in here for 30 minutes so that they'll be gone when I leave. And then I get a text like 20 minutes in and they're just like, yeah, take your time. Like, we'll be up here waiting. And I was like, I really dropped the ball on this interaction.
We really were just waiting like at the top of your stairs, just like chatting it up. Like,
we're like, oh, look at this.
How's it going?
Cool.
Yeah, we're like looking at jerseys that we already talked about before. Like, yeah, there it is.
Cool. You guys like sports too? Yeah. The ball's pretty tight.
Yeah.
Look, there's a conference room. Just like the most like, small talk.
We have one of those.
Yeah.
I like that he couldn't have just been like, hey, guys, I could use the bathroom quick before the podcast.
No.
Like the moment he saw you, it was game over.
Well, like shitting's embarrassing, so I totally understand.
Yeah, but I would be like, hey guys, sorry. Like,
yeah.
we're not we don't care.
You're open. Well, do you know when he shits, he's completely naked?
Well,
he takes all his clothes off.
I do the same thing.
Yeah,
Wait,
it's clean.
Is this a bit?
No, it's real.
Me and my buddy will send each other. This is the joke. It started in like 6th grade. We would send each other Snapchats of like, it's a pretty intense poop when the clothes are all over the floor. But then he had the idea of like putting his boxers in like funny places. So he would like pan up and the boxers would be like hanging from the shower head. My mom used to say she could tell when I was using the bathroom as a kid because there would be a trail of clothes leading to the bathroom. Like on the way there, I would just be like stripping them off.
You still do this?
I mean, like, if I'm at work, no.
Okay. That's
but
what
like,
I'm picturing.
If I'm at home, it's all bets are off.
If I'm here, I'm hanging on my shirt, pulling
No.
my pants. Yeah.
Is that real?
Yeah. You feel clean. I don't know what it is.
There's nothing I feel.
I feel like that would make the opposite.
Being
No, but if you're
naked in the
hanging your
office is
clothes
the
up,
opposite.
Yeah.
Then
that kind of bummed me out.
Yeah.
There's no remnants on your clothes. Once you put
Exactly.
them back on.
Shit,
How messy are your boobs?
Yeah, you never know. Bad days.
I'm just dying at Rusty's like Christmas card. Like, all right, guys, we're about to take a picture. And Rusty's like, I can't. I gotta go. Every time he takes a picture. Well, anyways, shit talk is over for the beginning of this episode.
That's right.
Yeah.
Will and Rusty, a proper introduction. They're under the Friday Beers umbrella. They have their own pod.
Conglomerate.
The conglomerate, yes.
Yeah, the Empire.
Yes. And Will has a new show, 60 for 60. It's absolutely amazing.
Thank you.
Is it okay to say it's a kind of a spoof off of?
No, I swear to God, if you say those 2 words,
Okay.
I'll fucking freak out.
it is its own
It is
original.
Nothing like anything.
We're actually
No, wait, like the 60-minute show. Like,
Oh,
the-
yeah. Yep.
we're actually sending Sean Evans a cease and desist to stop doing.
I don't
Holiday.
even
Sean
know.
Evans.
I don't
I'm
even know who
thinking-
that
I'm
is.
thinking-
I honestly don't. That name doesn't even ring a bell. So we came up with an original idea, and it's totally different. It's all right. I'll
It
consider.
actually is
Please.
totally.
It's a little
is
like
totally
Hot
different.
Ones.
No,
All right,
it-
fine.
Here's the thing. It's only I only think it is because of the set.
Yeah. Which is
Yeah.
kind of the idea. It's kind of
Yeah.
like a spoof
Okay,
of.
and the food.
Okay.
Well, the food thing, like they have a good.
It was so good. You
They have a
it's so good.
Well, everyone does like a food thing, you know.
Yeah. Well, I think mostly we're just kind of playing on like there should be anyone should be able to do like an interview show, but now it's like there always has to be like some like gimmick,
Yeah,
and like they're
yeah,
increasingly
yeah.
like food related. So there's like Hot Ones, there's like Chicken Shop Date or whatever, and like all these. I feel like you constantly see new interview formats where it's like,
Yeah.
and now they're wearing silly hats and gloves
Yeah,
for an interview.
yeah.
So it's like we're just like, what's our like dumb like take on it? Like you got to have one, so we're just kind of leaving.
That is
But then-
true. Actually, there's a new format we're playing with. We're gonna interview people and then jack them off mid.
Yeah, I like that.
Adam 22
Yeah,
vibes. Yeah, dude.
And if they come, interview's over.
It's the game where like rock stars used to play this, where they'd all be at dinner and one of them would be like getting something under the table, and they would all have to keep a straight face and like try and guess.
What the hell?
Never heard
Yeah,
about
that-
that?
rock stars do this.
That's
Yeah,
That would be. It is so
Yeah.
clear that
That's
they are not in the
brilliant.
same
Yeah.
circles we're in.
Yeah.
Don't watch the same.
What are you guys doing at dinner?
What, like Ozzy Osbourne or some shit?
Yeah. Yep. But like that's my interview show that's gonna come out is like it's me and the guest, and one of us is getting jerked off under the table, and we have to keep the audience has to guess which one of us it is.
It's like so obvious.
How'd you get into skateboarding?
Get into please to your 60 for 60. Like, did you come up
Oh.
with the idea? Did they
No.
gift you the idea?
Actually, I work with a great guy named Skylar Fulton. He's a director with us, and it's like an idea that he had for a while, and he was like, "Hey, I think you'd be good to host it." And
Nice.
I was like, "Yeah, I think that sounds really fun." I mean, I think there's like in like the interview space too. There's like kind of a gap between like there's obviously to get on Hot Ones, you got to be like super A-list, but there's a lot of interesting people that like it would be nice to get like a more
yeah.
casual interview with.
Yeah. Your first one was with Chet. That was comfortable.
First one with Chet, yeah.
That was
and-
comfortable vibes.
Yeah, and they get to pick the fast food restaurant, and he was an asshole and picked Buffalo Wild Wings just to make it even more seem like a ripoff of Hot Ones. So he like completely fucked up.
That's
yeah.
hilarious.
But I think it actually helped with like the leaning into it being a spoof.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, we had Chet. I had Scott Rogowski. We've actually taped 8 of them.
Wow.
You
yeah,
had me.
he was on. Yeah,
Shit.
yeah. And we just had Bevo on.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's pretty sick.
Pretty big ups. Yeah, it was interesting. He was just like a really like normal guy. Like, I don't know.
Wait. So you had food with him.
Yeah.
His whole thing on TikTok is swallowing the food. Did he like
Yes.
no bites?
So it was a kind of a bummer. So we found out he was in LA like this week. We just taped on like Tuesday or whatever. And we found out this week, like reached out, and it came together in like 24 hours.
Yeah.
And he didn't get the memo about what the show was. I think he just thought it was like another podcast.
Yeah.
So we show up and we're like, here's $60 worth of McDonald's. And he was like, I've got a dinner reservation, mate. Like, I'm going to get steak right after this. I was like, oh, okay. I guess you don't have to do the challenge.
You don't have to do the whole
He had like
point of the pod.
He had like 3 bites, the whole thing.
Did
like,
you
he
fake it at all? Like, did Rusty come in and take some nibbles?
No,
Or-
his girlfriend came in and ate some.
Nice.
But yeah, they didn't. Yeah, he didn't care about the food part.
Oh,
but
dude.
that's also kind of funny. Like part of the show is like we never really. Food's like a total backseat
Yeah.
at some point.
Yeah.
You just kind of get lost in the.
Totally fair.
But yeah, but there's some fun ones coming out.
So is the goal to get as much food as possible or as less food?
Okay.
Did you watch?
Yeah,
I don't understand.
But it's always like they
No.
have huge
Oh,
platters.
in ordering.
Yeah.
So yeah, well that's like it's so the idea is you have 60 minutes to eat $60 worth of food from whatever fast food place you pick, and you can do the ordering. So you want to do like the least efficient ordering. So instead of getting like a meal, you would want to get the thing separate, or like instead of like a large fries, you'd get like 2 small fries, kind of thing. I think every person like some people come in like really leaning on the strategy.
Yeah.
But I will. I don't know if I should spoil this, but
Hey guys, we're going to take a quick break to thank our sponsor, Earnin. Earnin, baby. Life doesn't happen bi-weekly, so why should payday? The money you earn could be in your hands today with Earnin.
Earnin is an app that gives you access to your pay as you work up to $100 per day or up to $750 per pay period.
Yeah!
Just download the Earnin app and verify your paycheck, then access up to $100 a day as you work and leave an optional tip. Any money you access plus tips are automatically repaid from your next paycheck.
Did you know they're actually increasing my rent at my apartment?
No.
Yeah, and with this lovely podcast, we could use a little bit more money. So the Earnin app, baby, yeah, gives me enough to pay. So I can actually have a roof over my head, thank God.
Right, and it's financial stability, so you know how to organize your money.
Yeah, and I don't have to stay at your house.
Yes,
So
please, no
yeah,
more.
I'm good
No
with that,
more.
but thank you.
Make Earnin a part of your financial routine and join Earnin's over 3.5 million customers who say things like, when I think about Earnin, I think about financial stability, security. It gives me a lot of peace of mind. Download Earnin today, spelled EARNIN in the Google Play or Apple App Store.
When you download the Earnin app, type in the Zach and Wahlid Show under podcast when you sign up. It'll really help the show. Zach and Wahlid under podcast. Subject to your available earnings, location, daily max, and pay period max. See earnin.com/TOS for details. Earnin is a financial technology company, not a bank. We can cut it.
We can cut it before I've even said it.
Yeah.
No, I was gonna say we've taped 8 of them and no one has made it.
Fin-
No one
oh,
has
damn.
completed the challenge. So yeah.
Try
Yeah,
this out.
Yeah. There we go. There we go. All right, we
Chili.
should do it.
Sugarfish.
Chili's. Yeah.
60 bucks.
Sugarfish, just for me.
Oh, you want sugarfish?
Just one thing for me.
You can finish that.
Yeah,
you don't finish it.
It's much harder than you'd think.
Yeah, well, he did it. With
I did Chick-fil-A.
Oh,
and,
nice.
Didn't even come close.
Oh, really?
My thought process was like to spread it out so I wouldn't get tired of one thing. But then I realized I really don't like grilled nuggets. And I just had
most of what he ordered.
a lot of it was grilled nuggets. I was like, yeah, there's no breading, so that'll be a lot easier. But it's like just meat like stewing in this jar, and it's not good at all.
Fuck.
Damn. But another, not to hate, but when's your show coming out for Friday Beers? I feel like they do so many skits,
Yeah.
and I saw you both were in a recent skit with the gentleman who has the ponytail, who's like a magician.
Graham Barrett.
Yeah.
Hysterical.
He's the best.
Hysterical.
I love how you call him gentleman.
Yeah.
With the
Dude, he
most
kind of is.
The
He
utmost respect.
Oh, he is. Yeah.
Distinguished.
Yeah.
kind
Yeah.
of is, dude. You meet
That
that
young,
guy, you're
wonderful
like,
man, you guys.
But are you pitching any shows? Like, you deserve a fucking show.
I've already filmed an episode of my new
Holy shit.
hit travel show. It's nothing like Parts Unknown. It's called
Unknown Parts.
How Cool. And I go and see how cool different places are.
That's fucking sick.
We just filmed one in Solvang, which is like that Dutch town. Super strange
that at?
time. It's 2 hours north. It's like right outside of Santa Barbara.
Yeah.
And then we're going to New Orleans.
I'm not going.
I'm going. Was under the impression you were coming.
You're just looking for validation.
Yes,
Going
you
to New
are.
Orleans.
Am I going? Yes, you are.
That'll be a good time. And then I think maybe try and do something when we're in New York, but everyone knows how cool New York is.
No, I think it would be funny to do How Cool is Times Square, and like actually go out of your way to have a blast in Times Square.
Yeah.
You could do it. Like you could actually make it.
All I
very-
imagine is a 360 cam, and he's like, oh, the lights. Oh.
There's a Margaritaville there. You got it.
Yeah,
I've never been
34.
to a Margaritaville, but they look like a blast.
I haven't been either.
So fun.
Did you ever
One
see
in
that
our
guy?
valley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you ever see that guy that went to every single one? He only ate Margaritaville he went on a road trip and hit every single one. It's an awesome video.
Oh, Eddie Burback.
Yeah.
Yeah. That guy rules.
Yeah. What's the jungle restaurant?
Rainforest Cafe.
I haven't
Dude,
been.
He also
I went-
did that. He went to every single Rainforest Cafe. Yeah.
Damn.
But they're all like shutting down now, right? They're all like,
Yeah, when I was in Niagara Falls not long ago, we had like an event in Buffalo, and me and Liam like one night we're just like, all right, let's just go to Niagara Falls. We have like a few hours to kill. Got to see it. And we get there, and we're like didn't really know what to do, but there was a rainforest cafe. We're like, no way, like our childhood. So we go and like post up at the bar, and we had like one drink, and even by the end of it, we were like, we got to get the fuck out of here. That place is so depressing and scary.
Sad.
Like they like make it darker on the inside, and like
They're like pumping in those jungle noises too, and there's like a family like telling their kids that they're getting divorced. It's like, the vibes aren't really matching.
the technology, like the animals, like their mouths move and stuff, like seemed way cooler back in the day. I think.
It's
now
so
that we have like
outdated
CGI,
now.
it's
Yeah.
like
It's like a Disneyland ride that's just gone to shit.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Back then, you're right. It did feel like CGI. Right?
Yeah.
Like, it was like, holy fuck.
There was a restaurant called Bugaboo Creek near my house in Maine, and it had those animatronic things, and it was just like an absolute nightmare. It got shut down for, I think they just kept getting, this is Bugaboo Creek. Bugaboo Creek Steakhouse.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and
It reminds me of Blackberry Diner, kind of.
they got like multiple violations, if I'm remembering
Oh,
correctly.
dude.
From what?
Yeah, like just like openly sneezing in the food and stuff like that. I got in trouble one time. I was a line cook or like a grill guy at a burger shack, and the guy, it was all run by like high school kids. So it was like me and my friends were in the burger side, and then the girls ran the ice cream side, and they would come with like different types of ice cream for us to try. And the health inspector came while I was eating soft serve ice cream and flipping like a burger at the same time, and they were like, "You can't do that."
I can't have a little sweet treat.
But you said
Fuck,
the
yeah.
guys grill the burgers and the girls scoop the ice
Yeah, that's
cream?
kind of sexist.
No, it was just like that's how I didn't make the.
Imagine imagine being like the first girl to break the glass ceiling and get the flip burgers. You got like a plaque.
The ice cream
It's on the
side was
news.
much more glamorous.
And not to pin the alcohol on you, but are you drinking on your new show, or is it all sober?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I had a couple
Stupid,
drinks.
Stupid question.
No, yeah, we went to like a couple bars because like that's where you just the premise is I'm trying to find like strange characters.
Yeah.
So we post up at this bar, and there's this guy with like, I don't know if it was like cerebral palsy or something, but like he came in like on crutches and was just like putting back root beers. And I was like, all right, that guy's the coolest guy here. I'm gonna go see what that guy's all about. And was like picking his brain. It was it was on Valentine's Day. And I had this like snafu where I tried to send flowers to my girlfriend because I wasn't there. And like, it almost didn't work out. I had to find a last minute thing. And I was telling him the story, and he was like, where's she from? And I was like, Boston. He's like, no, everyone's doing flowers this year. You got to get her clam chowder. And I was like, all right, dude.
Power move. That's a good one. That's a good move.
I told her that, and she was like, yeah, that would have been super weird, but I would have liked it. Like,
Fuck.
Like, practical.
Yeah.
And then just brushing up on your guys' last few trips you guys done. EPCOT.
Oh my God! Oh, that was the best day of our lives.
literally.
Oh, you were there?
Yeah,
You don't
I filmed the whole fucking thing.
You were behind the
Frickin'
camera?
thing.
It was Will's idea.
I was
to do
behind
that
the
video.
It was my idea to do that video. And
But it was just Rusty the whole time.
yeah, but I
You
was
don't fucking flash your face.
yeah, no, I had a great line. I had my
Oh, yeah.
He goes, next country is like, he's like, Prague? And I was like, no, Vietnam. He's like, no, Vietnam. And then it cuts to, we're in Mexico.
That was a good,
Dude,
good
that was the
video.
best day of our lives.
It was one of those days where I couldn't stop looking at Will and going, this is the best day of my life. This is the best day of my life.
It was like, shut up, like you're ruining it.
He kept looking at me, and he was like, it's not going to be if you keep saying that. Like,
Well, what's so special about Epcot?
Dude, so,
Come on.
well, also,
I'd been, this is my first time too.
I have no idea.
you ever been to Epcot?
No, never.
Do you know like the concept?
Please
It's
walk
like,
us through it.
all right, so it's a big lake, and then there's 11 different little parks all around the lake, and each one is themed like a country,
Yeah.
like a different country, and that means it has like a ride, a restaurant, a bar, a gift shop,
Oh, that's sick.
and everyone that works in that country is on like a 6-month visa. Disney has like this special like thing
shit.
they can
Oh,
do
so the-
from that
yeah,
country,
from
so they're all like super legit.
That's
Yeah.
sick.
And 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 it's become a thing now to like drink around the world, which is where you get one drink in every country and you hit all 11.
That's dope.
And,
What happens? What happens when like someone from Vietnam needs to cover someone else's shift in the country?
they
Quick bathroom break.
They have to act.
Do an accent or some shit.
Hella racist. Damn. What was the best vibe?
There was the best
Which country
vibe.
has the best
Also,
vibe?
also, it was
I try to ask that in the most neutral ass sounding way.
Not to
race
get,
has
not to get political, but
It was the best.
The best drink was that one, and so Will, we called it.
What's your favorite race?
We called it like Will was riding my coattails because like he dropped the ball in the first 2 drinks and was like not happy with his drinks, and I was like, just follow me, like I'll take you to the promised land. And like 4 countries in a row, I got frozen drinks, and like and Will was just like in the corner like like
I got the
you had
worst
to get it
brain
with him?
freeze. I was like, I'm riding your coattails,
Oh,
and then he
God.
just kept getting the worst fucking drinks, and I was like,
well, they
brain-
tasted really good.
Yeah,
they
but
were
I
just
was
like
brain
ice
freaked
cold.
out, dude.
It's also
It was-
it's also pouring rain. So Will's
Yeah.
like, I'm in a rain jacket. I have like a big hat. I'm dry as a bone, and Will's just in like a NASCAR cotton jacket, soaking wet. And I'm like, here's another frozen drink.
the NASCAR part of it is funny too. This was the day of the Daytona 500,
Yes.
which NASCAR had flown us out to go to the Daytona 500, and then we woke up to an email that it got delayed, and like we're like, all right, we're not changing our flights.
Yeah.
We're just gonna go to EPCOT today and make the most out of it. And
Ride the wave.
yeah,
What
it was
countries are
sick.
in the Epcot Center?
Should we watch it?
Yeah, you want? I can list them. Ready?
I don't want to watch
Yeah.
it.
Ready? Canada,
Okay.
United Kingdom, France, Japan,
No, Spain. You missed Spain, I think, or Italy,
Italy,
Nice.
Germany, China,
Morocco,
Morocco.
Japan.
I already said Japan. Mexico, Norway.
Oh, there was an African trading post, but we didn't know it was a real country, so we skipped it. And a bunch of the countries were like, "Oh yeah, of course the white guy skipped Africa."
Was it really? Yeah, skipped Africa.
It was like a trading post, and they were like, "Yeah, of course he skipped the African trading post." I was like, "I didn't know it was a
Canceled on
thing."
your Epcot trip. Damn.
I
guess if you-
feel like I nailed it.
Yeah, if you skip any country, you're racist.
The best,
I guess.
the best part was like once we finished, we looped back around and just went to the England one because the pub there was such a blast. It's just like a little like
Did a victory lap.
yeah.
We met up with like some. I don't know if we had like seen them earlier in the day.
I don't know. We made friends.
There was like a group of people at the English pub, and we were like hammered at this point. And so I don't know if we had already known them or if they just made it seem like we knew them. We just started hanging out with these kids and just like putting back beers in a fake English pub. It was awesome.
It was sick.
Hell yeah.
That's tight.
I didn't see any Afghanistan, no Middle Eastern vibes.
Morocco.
I know Morocco. Sorry, but like
Morocco.
Well, what's an alcoholic drink?
We got. I got a
We don't have
Morocco.
any alcohol. We don't drink alcohol.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, my bad. We got you. Don't like to party. My fault.
We got Moroccan mules, and I was like, "There's no way this is a real thing."
Oh,
It's,
nice.
I think
just a
Morocco- I
it's
think
just a
Morocco-
Moscow mule.
No, I think Morocco's chill.
Yeah. We kind of mailed it in Morocco because like the other ones we were trying to get authentic drinks, and then I was like, that sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
And last but not least, your last trip is the waste management. And I just
Yeah.
wanted to get your vibe because I thought that the outfit you were wearing in this was basically the same that you were wearing for waste management, which means you were just having a rain out on
Yeah.
every fucking trip that you were doing.
The rain has been following me for as long as I can remember.
Yeah.
And this was back-to-back events where a company is paying me to review their thing, and then their thing gets canceled. And I just still review the thing even though it didn't happen.
Well, you had to. It's contractually obligated,
okay.
right? Yeah.
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 Pretty
he,
sweet
he
gig,
posted.
right?
He did his thing.
True.
This was so we got there.
Are you're filming again?
No, I wasn't. I couldn't make it this trip.
This was
Bummer.
me, Angus, and Billy Langdon.
Nice.
Got it. Okay.
And we got there. There's like flooding happening. Everyone's leaving because it's clear there's no golf being played.
yeah.
And so we are soaking wet. It's like gale force winds. We make our way into this club and are like just sitting there. We're like, we have no idea how we're going to get any of these videos done. And then just filmed this in like literally 45 seconds.
Yeah.
And then the next day, literally all like a Fire Fest scenario happened at Waste Management. People were bum rushing the like private clubs
Yeah.
and stealing their alcohol.
Yep.
And like the cops had to come in and be like, I don't. You guys just
Stop selling alcohol,
just
right?
there was no more alcohol for anyone
Yeah.
because these people like
They ruined
found a
it.
back gate and like it was like a whole thing.
Yeah, but I saw like there was POVs of people at Waste Management trying to blame Waste Management for stopping selling alcohol, but then hearing like the bum rushing stories and like they were bum rushing even just like the front gates because no one was checking like wristbands anymore or some shit like that. It's like they
It was
fucked it up.
pandemonium.
Yeah, but Waste Management they're always kind of like not like always, but it's always a shit show.
I went last year, and like their shtick is that they're like the party.
Yeah.
Like golf is fun this weekend,
Mm-hmm.
and the 16th hole is like they'll like throw beer cans at the players and stuff. It's like pretty wild,
Big
and it's funny when the players get mad. Like they went up to Zach Johnson went up to some fans and was like who said that? Like they they called him like short or something, and he was just like enough. Like I'm fucking tired of this.
Listen. There's some words I'm like, fuck.
I don't think you can hang with
Yeah,
golf, dude.
no, not
It's
at
a
all.
quiet sport, and any like trash talk, people can hear it like a mile.
I know, but there's like some trash talk where I feel like people could like they could put up a filter.
Yeah.
But when it gets specific, like short, you're like, you can't do nothing about
Yeah.
that.
What's the Netflix documentary that's out with the golf?
Full swing.
Full Swing. Yeah. I saw that one in the cup or whatever for like the Europe versus USA.
Right.
Yeah, the Ryder Cup. They were like doing the hat thing where like one of the guys were like, I'm not gonna wear a hat if I'm not sponsored for it or some shit like that. And all the Europeans out there were just taunting him the whole fucking time. I would cave. I would cry. Like I am not good with like trash talk from like a million people just like watching me. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I give into peer pressure.
Yeah. But let's dive into a segment we always do here.
That's right. You guys know our favorite segment.
It's the best.
We didn't take it from any other show.
No. We always do
Original.
this. Yeah.
Unlike
Yeah. We always come up with little segments that we write down ourselves. You guys ever do this on the
No, we
Will and
mostly
Rusty's
just
play date?
do whatever you guys do.
Yeah.
I wasn't told where this bit we're supposed to be.
Yeah.
Are we the straight man here?
Yeah, we usually do like superheroes that don't really exist. Yeah, podcasts that don't exist.
That
Yeah.
sounds really fun.
We do it every
Check out the
time.
podcast.
That I would definitely listen to a podcast like that.
Yeah.
So.
But on the real though, when we did it on your guys' pod,
I know. I think I know what you're gonna
the
say.
comments were just like, these guys didn't take it for real at all. And I was like, we were just fucking around. Like, yeah, dude. We
I
went
don't
on
know. We like toe like a weird line where like sometimes they're actually good, and so
Yeah.
I feel like some of our audience like doesn't realize it's comedy, and so then yeah.
We went on and like all the comments were like, these guys suck. We're like, okay, well.
It's funny to be like, they didn't take the superheroes that don't exist seriously.
Now we know.
This is like a writer for Marvel. Like, fuck.
I was supposed to use this shit. This is a waste of an episode. But we took it seriously today. We're going to start with podcasts that don't exist.
Yes.
Kenny's idea. So any
Shout out
bad
Kenny.
ideas that happen, all on Kenny's shoulders. Yeah.
Show flop. It's on Kenny.
Yep. That's why Kenny's our lifeguard. Should we just go down the line of podcasts that don't exist?
How many did you do?
I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, me too.
Cool.
I did 3.
That's okay. I think you did 3 on theirs too, and like all the comments.
This was your chance to get it right, and you still fucked it up.
We're redeeming ourselves from the will. It was a long night. All right, Rusty, please tee us off.
One of my favorites recently is Kate and Tate. It's Andrew Tate and Kate Middleton, and they're just talking. They're talking life in the fast lane, stuff like that. It's a blast.
Yeah.
Isn't she missing still?
No, they got one picture of her head.
Nice.
Just
Stop.
saw it.
Thank
Just
God.
dropped. Yeah.
Wait, hopefully it's still attached.
Yeah, wow. I guess that's up in the air. But aren't they all saying she was getting like a BBL?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah.
Dude, a turkey trip?
Aligns with like someone getting a BBL.
Kind
Kinda awesome.
There's absolutely no shot it's that.
I want my princesses to be
'Cause-
Kate.
I just feel like they would have to own up to that at this point.
Yeah, it'd be so obvious.
Yeah. It's
Just
all
tell
like,
everyone.
like
from the
no,
get-go.
she didn't.
She she also only wears like very thick overcoats. Like I feel like who's that even for?
It'd be so funny if you're gone for like
Yeah.
whatever
I guess why-
the turkey timeline.
What?
Yeah, why would they be for us?
Yeah,
Now that I'm thinking about it, she's definitely not like.
That was nuts.
Let's move on.
All right, I've got the Zach or Wahlid show.
Nice. That's hella good.
Every time you tune in, it's one or the other. You never know which.
Nice.
That'd work.
Very good. I have Jumper, a podcast where Adam23 and his wife interview guests and don't fuck them. I think that's pretty safe.
pretty good.
Yeah, that's a pretty safe one.
I have one that says, I escaped my arranged marriage and we shoot it like I shouldn't be alive.
That's a
like the
hot start.
reenactment scenes, yeah.
Very good. Hot start. Did
I like that.
you come up with any?
I have one. Yeah, mine's
Go ahead.
called "We'd Like to Thank Our Sponsor," and it's 85% ad. The conversations are where the ad slots would be.
Very
Oh,
good.
I like that.
You gotta work for it.
A fun one. Will and I actually went on this one. Podcast One. It's the first ever podcast. It takes place in like 46,000 years ago, and it's in like a damp cave, and like it's only live because they didn't have any like cameras or microphones.
This is real.
This is when they just did it
Yeah.
Got it. Nice.
at the Epcot.
You can't watch it anywhere 'cause it-
I'm realizing this segment is podcasts that don't exist, so I don't know if this is actually real or not. But and this is why I didn't work out too well with the Will and Rusty's play today. But go ahead,
No,
please.
that's okay. We're all trying our best. I've got 2 mics, 1 guy. It's a guy interviewing himself.
That's exactly what I thought. Just...
A little bit of that. Yeah, I was thinking like he has to run back and forth.
Oh,
around the room.
sorry. Yeah.
So,
I was thinking this and then one mic over here.
Right.
I like that.
Many different variations.
Yeah. I mean, he mixes it up. Yeah.
I have a Foul Tip, a sports podcast that teaches people sports, keeping it very surface level in order to keep light for people who aren't totally interested in sports, all while being friendly and comical. And the hosts are best friends. Just a random idea I had on top of my head. This wasn't my pitch or anything to TMG Studios.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I was like, why does Kenny love that one so much?
It's not a show that we did.
Thanks,
It's not a
guys.
show we did 30 episodes of.
Yeah.
You did 30 episodes?
Yeah, we had a sports pod.
And you
It seems
Oh,
like
you
a
already
funny
did it.
number
Yeah,
to
we-
figure
no,
out.
no,
like,
we didn't
this
do
is-
it.
no, like they're out there.
Yeah,
I could go listen to it.
Yeah,
29th one, you're like, all right, one more, and if it doesn't work out,
Foul Tip turned into Zach and Wahlid show.
Okay.
Yeah.
We only have 29 episodes right now. We
Nice.
just our 30th one
Ooh.
is
You
today.
could take this.
Yeah.
You could
So
take this
would
idea
be-
if you want.
Yeah, we
the
might have
sports
to
pod.
switch.
I heard 30's the hump you have to get over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
I have sleep talkers say the darndest things. So instead of kids say the darndest things, it's sleep talkers, and we just record them.
Your three are very strong.
Yeah, well, last time I got roasted.
Oh, yeah.
I really like the Abroadcast podcast. It's 2 girls that just got back from their study abroad, and they won't talk about when they lived in Spain. And you're like, you didn't live there, you studied.
Take me back.
Yeah.
Love it. I've got the Fake Crime podcast. It's capitalizing on the wave of true crime, except it's all made up.
Nice.
Can I piggyback? I just had a jail cell. It's prison mates start a podcast in their cells and talk about crimes that they did or did not commit.
That sounds like
I thought
great.
I would listen.
That would be actually
That's a
really
good-
fucking
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
That's
Dude, the
good.
TikToks that they make like in the jail cells are fucking legit.
They have like proper like
Yeah.
gaming setup.
Yeah.
too. Like I saw one the other day, and you have like an Xbox, and it's like,
yeah.
How does I mean, I'm all for prisoners having Xboxes and
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
phones
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah. If the
Maybe-
crime that they
it's
a
if
funny
they
Unless
committed-
they
draw
did
at the
like
same
unless they were like talking to people online.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I
They're
mean?
talking
I guess there are
trash, like, on
certain
their
crimes
headset.
that you could do
I'm gonna
online.
fucking kill you, man. Oh shit.
Fortnite.
They can only get like
I found one.
no
I found
online
one
game.
prisoner he's live like almost the whole day
Yeah, all day.
That's
awesome.
crazy.
on TikTok.
How are the guards not seeing that?
They
The
don't-
guards are giving
they
him
don't give a
roses. Yeah.
fuck. It's in some like, dude, he has a sheet tied on the back of his cell, so like they can't see. And it'd be hilarious if you're the guard and you're like, guys, what are you doing in there? And they're like, thank you for the roses. Are you guys streaming again?
That's hella good.
I have
Text them to yourself?
yeah, I text him.
Oh.
And then I have it right here.
There's a note app.
Oh, huh?
There's a notes app you could use.
No, it's texting myself, so then I know
Got it.
what context I sent to them.
You have like wait for others to go first.
It's basically a rip off yours. I said the Wahlid and Zach show
Nice.
instead of the Zach and Wahlid show because
You're important.
the country's getting very progressive now. It's okay to have a
The brown person.
yeah, the brown
first.
person in front. Yeah.
When you guys started this podcast, that would not have.
No.
No,
Whoa.
Yeah.
You want to put who? Where?
First? What the fuck?
Will's name goes before mine in the title as well.
True.
And it was a very awkward like dance we did at the beginning where it was like No, it could be Rusty and Will's.
I believe we did rock, paper, scissors.
I think we did as
I
well.
think we actually did rock, paper, scissors.
It's the single syllable that jives
That's
better.
It sounds
Yeah.
way better.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Rusty and Will's played it. Just that would never work.
Yeah.
You almost did baby talk with the Westy and Will.
I really like the Parrot Heads podcast. It's a podcast by Jimmy Buffett fans for Jimmy Buffett fans.
Margaritaville, dude.
They talk sneaking alcohol at work. They talk custody of your children. They talk hating open-toed shoes. And yeah, just kind of good stuff like that. John,
Your
I don't even want
engagement party, was it not like Jimmy Buffett themed?
Yeah, my fiance and I-
Congrats.
Thank you, dude. Thank you. Yeah, we went to the Jimmy Buffett or the Margaritaville up in the valley. And
Yeah.
we're like, should we just have party Margaritaville theme? And we got everyone over in Hawaiian shirts and stupid shit. And I engaged earlier that day. So she was like, oh my God, this is beautiful. And then I'm like, yeah, and all of our friends are showing up, and everyone's in like tchotchke and Hawaiian shirts.
Oh, she was surprised by that? Or by the friends coming?
Yeah, I invited a lot of our friends from out of town.
Oh, got it.
Our small one-bedroom apartment had like 60 people in it, and we're sweating our balls.
Yeah, that was a hot time. I remember.
He's got open-toed shoes. Though.
I
Yeah.
didn't want to call him out.
Yeah.
Look at the fucking zoom in on the camera.
Hey, don't get his toes like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Connor just hooking,
I don't.
twisted in a fucking
I've never had a
wrist.
more expensive camera pointed at my feet. He was just
Connor just hangs on the fucking feet, dude.
10 minutes when I'm like, hey, come on, we're up here.
That's a podcast idea. Just feet only, and the mic, the audio is just overlaying the feet.
Oh,
My
yeah.
next idea.
strangely.
Are you
There's
serious?
probably a
No. You like talk with like the creases.
Yeah.
That honestly would weirdly do well. All right, I've got long distance podcast. It's two guys that are like a few miles away from each other, but just like close enough where they can see each other through like binoculars or like a telescope or something. So
It's like a super zoom.
like, yeah. So like on top of like I'm picturing like two different mountain ridges, and then they're having a podcast. Yeah,
Very nice.
they can barely see each
They're
other.
looking at each other through like sniper scope.
Yeah.
This one's a little long description, but I think it's worth it. At halftime, athletes nowadays are starting pods in the middle of their seasons. Draymond Green, Paul George, Pat Bev, everyone like that, and talk about games they had earlier in the week. With halftime, they go in at halftime and air out their griefs about their teammates, coaches, refs, while the game is actually happening.
I feel like that's like 5 years away.
Yeah,
Like,
dude, a 20-minute pod just like during halftime, just fucking pissed that like
I don't know. You don't have good sports ideas when it comes to podcasts.
that was very true. That would be pretty sick.
I'm out.
Oh, dude.
No, Kenny has one.
I
He
just
has
saw
my
this.
one.
I know,
I just
take
saw
that
this
one.
actually. You guys have seen Guy Ross's How I Built This.
Yeah.
This is how I fucked up. And they have like Sam Bankman-Fried on and
Yeah.
That would actually
that'd be awesome.
Yeah, I think
Billy
Morgan
McFarland.
Freeman- Yeah.
Wahlid has one more.
I have you, Zach.
These guys could come on about foul tip.
Yeah, it just wasn't clicking with porn. man.
Why are you scrunching your face? It's really good.
Okay, yeah. World power. Kim Jong-un, Putin, and Biden start a podcast. Everyone talks about how
I'm laughing at my own.
perfect their countries are and how there are zero things wrong.
Really good.
That's not bad, actually.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Hell yeah.
I got the Pond cast. It takes place in rural Maine. It's like right when winter's ending, and they're like in the middle of the pond as the lake is like thawing out. And it's just kind of like a race against time to get as many
Oh,
episodes
dude.
out as possible.
That would be fucking exhilarating. Adrenaline pumping.
It's like a seasonal podcast.
Yeah, I kind of mailed that one in. I'm sorry.
I really try to hype that one up.
Yeah,
Like you guys did for ours,
Yeah.
probably. Like,
Wow,
wow.
that was great. Our followers are gonna love that.
All right.
Shaking his head at the producer. Yeah.
Oh yeah. My last one's just called Cereal, but it's the other way. It's like cereal, like the food, like the breakfast.
Oh.
Yeah.
I like that.
But
Our followers are
take
going to love that.
I took a peek at your notes app and I saw cereal. And I was like, I wonder where he's gonna take that one.
yeah, it's just like because of the other one, cereal.
Which two of those did you write on the way over?
What?
He was. I picked him up this morning. He's like, I have 3. I'm gonna do 2 in the car, and then I didn't see you on your phone once.
Yeah. Can we talk about this offline?
It was a mental one.
Yeah, it was.
I have one more. It's called The Morning After.
Nice.
And what you do is you get your guests. You guys got all fucked up, and then you start recording the morning of, and you just keep saying, "What happened last night?"
That's really good.
Yeah.
Actually, it'd be fun.
I like that a lot.
Trying to piece things together.
Yeah.
That would actually be a blast.
Dude, my brain mush like after a day of drinking would
Yeah.
be bad.
And then you look at the footage, and it's all
Yeah.
problematic.
Yeah, there was a guy filming you all night.
Yeah.
It's like you have to rewatch the footage.
We had a couple of superheroes that don't exist.
Which we did too.
You don't have to if you don't want to. But, yeah.
We'll get. That's
Okay,
that's why they pay us the big bucks. We'll riff.
No, I can do it.
Little improv never killed anybody. Yeah.
Do you had a couple or not?
I had. Yeah. You want me to go first?
Sure. We'll go the other way. So give you guys a little time to just,
I'm not going to be listening to anything you're saying.
You're going through your text?
Yeah, I'm going through my text.
Dude, why do you just use a notepad?
I'm texting Kenny on the side. Yo, think of something fast.
The camera's on me.
One time my notes app crashed like in the middle of a podcast, and I was texting Skylar being like, I need you to bail me out here.
Oh, dude.
We had talked about him together, and so I had like a very loose idea of what I had written down the night before. And I just like
I remember I didn't have a few, or I got to like 3 and I didn't have any after that. And I used a notepad that was sitting next to me on your guys' pod. And it was someone's bets or something like that.
My superhero is the guilt tripper. He just makes you feel bad about doing your crimes, and then
Very nice. I had a Captain Stanley gets water for all the girls out there who are too lazy to get up and fill up their Stanley cups.
Love that.
Yeah,
Love that.
Thank you. I think we've all been in this situation. Everyone's like, "Oh yes,
Yes.
thank
Oh,
God."
man,
Amen, brother. Yeah. I've got the setup. He invites you on his podcast and then does a thing that he definitely didn't tell you to do.
Okay, fucking setup, man. You want me to read the fucking DM I sent you?
so you. Let me
change.
I think the confusion came in the fact that we thought
He has too many DMs.
in place of superheroes we were gonna do.
don't show DMs.
I'll just show it to him.
If possible.
When he proposed superheroes that don't exist, it was like in quotes. It sounded like he was like being sarcastic. We could do like
Maybe I didn't do it.
superheroes. that don't-
Hang on.
You know that little bit you guys?
Yeah.
Fuck, I didn't do it. That's my apologies. I didn't DM it.
Is outsourcer, and to save costs, he outsources all the crime fighting. So, like, if there's a bank robbery, he'll order a bunch of DoorDash and TaskRabbits to the scene of the crime so that it's clogged up and run in.
Very nice.
I love that.
I'm gonna go with Spam Man, where he just like floods the villain's inbox, and like they're just so overwhelmed with like emails that they have no time to do anything.
Like, I'm so bugged out. I can't steal the moon today. I've got like 100.
Ocean's 11 in that situation. Would be really funny.
Well, now I feel bad. Do you have any more?
Yeah.
I have shareholders because those are real superheroes.
Wow.
There we go.
This is what we did on their pod. They got fucking they got shot down. I had that with like TaskRabbit
I
people.
think you had essential workers.
Yeah. I have a very normal one.
Those are the villains.
Amen.
Betty the grandma. Think of Betty the grandma when you need to last longer in bed. She's a fake figure who will not be frowned upon when you have to imagine her while in the act. I said that one to Tots, and she's like, I don't think that's too weird. Like, and I was like, nah, all the guys will love this.
No,
For the record,
every guy been there.
I think I would have laughed if I wasn't racking the deepest parts of my brain for a superhero that doesn't exist.
God, you have a tough crowd because we're like,
dude, that fell so flat. I'm sorry.
no.
I thought, you gotta like last longer, so you always think about the grossest shit. So.
Yeah. So you can think about it, and it's
Betty
not
the
wrong.
grandma.
I'm literally not listening almost because I was trying to think of a new superhero.
Yeah.
So that's
fair.
Do you have one?
Yeah. Nope.
I got
Oh,
one.
nice. I'll be like, popcorn ceiling, and I'll just like try to zero in on it. And it never works.
So you're always on bottom.
We should get into that. She does watch the podcast. So
Got it. Sorry. He's getting railed from the back.
He's getting pegged.
Dude, Kenny getting fucked doggy style. He's like, When is this gonna end?
And this is like hell, but I hate that.
I gotta get something done.
You guys have all heard of Superman,
Yeah.
right?
I have.
Have you heard?
All right,
of,
Will, you're up.
Have you? have you guys heard of Pooperman? He can make anyone who's about to go on a podcast have to poop their pants, and they're unable to record.
Damn, dude, you've encountered this person before, dude. It's superheroes that don't exist.
We've had a few run-ins.
Did you want to move
I
on?
have no more. Leave us
All right.
Stop harassing us.
Damn.
Oscars this weekend.
We do have the Oscars this week.
Is that this weekend?
It's this weekend.
It was last weekend.
Yeah, we air on Tuesdays, so it's
So
gonna
we
be on the
should
10th.
guess. We should guess what's
Oh,
gonna
so
happen.
they'll know if we're right or not.
Oh yeah, you guys want to do it?
Yeah.
It's we'll just go over the I have a link on the bottom
Oh, okay.
because I came prepared, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh
The Oscars website.
I do. It's just like a ripped link.
right.
We'll just do the hot one.
Can
we don't
you
have
zoom
to do,
in a little?
Yeah.
You can't read that.
Yeah.
Bradley Cooper, Maestro, Coleman, Domingo, Rustin, Paul Giamatti, The Holdover, Cillian Murphy, Oppenheimer, Jeffrey Wright, American Fiction.
All right. Which ones have we seen? Which
I've
ones
seen
have we not?
all of them except Rustin.
Okay.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Where are you finding all the time to watch these? How often are you at the theater?
Yeah, I haven't seen any of these.
I
Seen Oppenheimer? Haven't you?
No, I haven't.
watched 3 of them at home, and then American Fiction I saw in theaters. I feel like they're gonna give it to. I feel like Oppenheimer is gonna do.
It's
some
just like
crazy
yeah.
sorta. But I thought Paul Giamatti in The Holdovers,
Dude,
awesome.
I watched
That would be my pick.
I thought it was really good. It was
Yeah.
like a little artsier, like vibe, you know?
Yep.
No comedy or anything like that.
it was
but
like so,
He
like
wasn't
comfort.
blue this
yeah,
time.
it was.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
He wasn't like painted blue for half the movie
No.
this time. Was that Catch Me or that was
Big Fat
Catch
Liar?
That Big Fat Liar?
Yeah.
I love how Rusty's mind.
What were you gonna say? Would you say
think I
catch that
have a-
kid?
I was gonna say yeah. There's one movie where they're like kids with go-karts that rob banks. Have you seen that? Catch That
Agent
Kid?
Cody.
No, that's a different
No.
one. Catch That Kid.
I feel like is there's like a little baby who like gets away and then like kidnappers are trying to grab him, but it's like really bad. Like the baby's crawling and they're like, oh, I can't get the baby, even though it's like right there.
Just the fastest baby
Yeah.
ever.
Did you guys see what? Yeah.
Oh no, you're
it's
right.
fucking wild.
So wait, look up Catch That Baby.
Is it a prequel?
Did you guys see Bradley Cooper talking about how much he misses
Oh, no,
whoever
I thought-
Maestro's about? And he's never met him in front of the guy's kids.
Yeah.
This is their father. We're like, all right, dude. Like,
Dude. That's
Yeah,
weird.
He's
vibes.
been doing like some weird like in his like Oscar PR tour where
Yeah.
he's like getting like
He's gotten bad headlines lately.
Yeah,
Doesn't
yeah.
shower, right?
Yeah,
Isn't
and he
that him?
doesn't love his daughter
Yeah. Oh wow.
or something.
Is
Did you
that
see
real?
that quote?
I heard that helps to get an
No,
Oscar.
All right, Google this. Google this. He had a quote yesterday. It was like, "When my daughter was born, I didn't love her" or something.
He said when she was born, he didn't love her.
Yeah, I think it's something like that. It
We'll
was
wait for Kenny to
yeah,
finish what
yeah.
I'm saying.
Google Bradley Cooper loves daughter. Or
Does not love daughter.
I think I saw this too. Until she was 8 months old. All right, so there's
Wait,
like
let me
a-
read the quote here. Bradley Cooper says he didn't really love daughter Leah until she was 8 months old. Before he became a parent, people will often tell you that you have no idea the kind of love you're about to experience, but that instant connection doesn't always happen at birth, even if you happen to be a celebrity parent.
I mean, that's
I
weird,
get that,
right?
though. I kind of get that. You don't know that, baby. You don't know it.
Yo, but it's your fucking
That's like your
You
child.
know-
That's like the one thing
Yeah,
you
You
gotta
know
love.
what the vibe is yet?
Still
You relate to
He was
this?
still feeling her out. Like,
Yeah.
hard to get. Yeah.
Like sussing her out from
The
far
doctor
away.
handed
That used to be my tit, dude. That was my fucking tit before you started sucking on that thing, man. Dude.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Imagine being the daughter and just being like,
Finding out.
yeah, she's
Yeah.
gonna-
I was like, why would you say that?
just keep that one to yourself.
That's totally
Yeah.
yeah. So I feel like he could be a sneaky winner
Yeah.
Okay,
I
just
like the visual of the
Because he's
doctor
been, like,
handing
crying.
Bradley his child. and
because he
he's like,
cried about the.
Dude, I would love to hear his acceptance.
Did you see Maestro?
No, I haven't seen it.
It's like a lot. It's like a lot of.
I haven't seen
Bang.
any-
he said it took him 6
Banging
years.
dudes?
It's like a lot of banging dudes. I don't know if anyone has seen that movie, but
Wait, hot men or banging like Kenny, like banging dudes?
like bang, like Bradley Cooper is like a having a lot of sex with
Got it.
other guys.
Thank you. Sorry.
Yeah.
Hold up on
Just want to get that visual in everyone's head.
So like Kenny's like
from
a
early.
top.
Yeah.
It's bottom, bro.
You go home, and she's like, "Why was there so much talk of you getting railed?" This weekend?"
All right, going down the line with just final recaps. What's everyone's votes of actor?
I'm gonna say Cillian Murphy gets it.
I'm gonna say.
Is it like you want to be right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me Cooper.
Okay. Wow. I'll take.
Will, you want to do a $1 bet on all of these?
Yeah.
A prop bet.
We'll all do it.
I would say the Murphy guy.
Okay.
Oppenheimer.
Nice.
What happens in that movie again? The bomb explodes, right?
Dude, very good.
How did that one
Very
end
good.
again?
No
No
spoilers.
spoilers. No spoilers. Yeah.
No spoilers.
No spoilers.
I'm halfway through. Japan's on fire. No spoilers.
Very good, Wahlid. All right, next one.
All right, this is actor in a supporting role. We got Sterling K. Brown in American Fiction, Robert De Niro in Killers of the Flower Moon, Robert Downey Jr. in Oppenheimer, Ryan Gosling in Barbie, Mark Ruffalo in Poor Things.
Damn. I haven't watched Poor Things.
I haven't
heard there's a lot
either,
of-
but
I
someone.
like that movie, dude.
I heard there's a lot of nudity, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
okay.
honestly, that's why I liked it.
Got
But,
it.
No, I like Ruffalo the best actually. Out of all these guys.
Someone made a comment the other day that Mark Ruffalo multiple times has played an adult man who's in love with a girl who has the brain of a child. So I don't know if that was in reference to this, but I know in 13 Going on 30, he was obsessed with that 13.
Damn, that is
Oh
true.
yeah.
Wow.
Pretty strange stuff.
I think he said the same about when he was playing Hulk too.
Just in love with anyone.
I haven't seen any of these.
I've seen all of them except Poor Things.
I bet Ryan Gosling
I think
wins
Ryan
it
Gosling
because
gets
they
it.
want
Yeah.
Barbie. They want Barbie to like snap.
Except there was like some backlash at like what on one of the other awards, like he won an award. Like the only one to win
Oh,
for
yeah,
Barbie was a dude.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, or I'm Just Ken
The
one.
song,
Yeah, it was
yeah.
Golden Globes or something. Yeah,
I'm just Ken.
that Sterling Brown guy was sick in that movie, but
The Sterling.
I don't know.
Yeah, no, I haven't watched. I only watched Oppenheimer and Barbie. Killer of the Flower Moon. It's the long movies
Yeah.
that like streaming nowadays is a fucking beautiful thing, but like when you get like the phone in your hand and you're just not really paying attention to like a fucking amazing movie like Oppenheimer and shit that's available for streaming now, like
Yeah.
you have to see it in theaters.
I
So
saw you're gonna hate this. I watched it on an airplane.
Oppenheimer?
Yeah,
Oh,
which
dude.
I've been taking a lot of flight. Like the whole thing.
Why is that bad?
Because like it's like supposed to be
Christopher
like.
Nolan wants you to see it.
Yeah, he wants you to see it on, like they shot it on like a special film
Yeah.
or whatever. Like the sound is really important. And
Half
I was
the
like,
faces are cut
I was like,
off.
I had to put the subtitles on because like the airplane headphones, like you can never really hear
Yeah.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah, so Killers of the Flower Moon, I haven't watched it just because it's
Imagine
too
if
long.
Christopher Nolan
Too
was
long
sitting,
for me right
sitting
now.
behind you.
Oh,
You're
yeah,
like,
I'd be
"Dude,
dead."
What the fuck?
He listens to
I like
this,
the
right?
visual that Will has enough money that he would be ahead of Christopher Nolan.
Well, that was a paid trip.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Ryan Gosling.
Same.
Gauze.
Yeah.
Well, you have to go different because we have a dollar.
Oh, wait,
on it.
scroll back up then. Sorry, we have to go
Take
different.
Nero.
Show me
Show me Robert Downey Jr.
show me Sterling K. Brown.
Wow.
Sleeper
I'll
pick.
ride the RTJ
Sleeper
bet
pick.
with you.
That's not
Robert
what I
Downey
said.
Jr.?
Rusty?
Oh,
What'd you say?
I
You
said
said Robert-
Sterling K. Brown.
who said Robert Downey Jr.?
No one.
No.
I was. I don't know.
Take your own bet. Ride yourself.
Mark Ruffalo.
Okay.
Ooh.
Controversial. but-
All right, we got actress in the lead role. We got Annette Bening in Niad. Lily Gladstone. Oh, she's like.
I'm glad you're reading these.
Yeah, I'm really Lily
It's
Gladstone,
Naiad.
Flowers of the Flower Moon. Sandra Huller. Anatomy of a Fall. Carrie Mulligan, Maestro, and Emma Stone.
I'm gonna go.
Give me Lily Gladstone.
Give me Emma Stone.
Lock in
Emma Stone.
Gladstone.
I heard the Killers of the Flower Moon actress was like amazing.
Yeah, and she's like Native American.
Yeah.
She's like.
Yeah, I heard they're better actors.
No, but like she was like legit.
Oh yeah.
Like
Oh,
she
got
spoke,
it,
she
got it,
spoke
got it.
like the language.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, what the-
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, Gladstone money line. You didn't even take one.
I did.
Oh, who did you
Emma Stone.
Actress in a supporting role. Emily Blunt, Oppenheimer. Danielle Brooks, The Color Purple. America Ferrera, Barbie. Jodie Foster, Naya. I don't know what Naya is.
Diana Nyad was like a swimmer. I think.
Okay.
I don't know the story, but I'm pretty sure it's like a biopic on a
Never
swimmer.
saw anything about that.
Yeah.
Jodie Foster in that one. Then Joy Randolph.
In that one. Damn.
I wasn't gonna pick. No, give me Davine Joy Randolph.
Give me Danielle
Remember her
Brooks.
from The Holdovers?
Oh yeah, she was good. Yes, yes, yes. Sorry.
She was like the cook lady.
Yeah. I don't remember America Ferrera.
She gave like the speech in Barbie that was like an iconic.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Like at the end,
Her
she,
brother's
like,
turtle.
sat
And
Got it, got it.
I would actually like to pitch another nominee.
Whoa, a write-in?
Sydney Sweeney and Madam Web.
Amen, brother. Wait, let me. Yeah, I'll go The Holdovers. Devi and Joy. We'll wrap up with picture of the year, please.
Oh.
Ooh.
Best picture. Here we go. American Fiction, Anatomy of a Fall, Barbie, The Holdovers, Killers of the Flower Moon, Maestro, Oppenheimer, Past Lives, Poor Things, The Zone of Interest.
it has to be Oppenheimer.
It's got
right?
it.
It's gonna be Oppenheimer.
I haven't seen any of those, but I just feel like
You haven't seen any of these movies?
no. The only movie I went to see this year was the Bob Marley one.
Oh, I want to see that.
Wow.
It was awesome.
Very nice. Yeah, I think it's gonna be Oppenheimer.
Actually, it was a 6 out of 10, but it was good. It was good stuff. I don't want the one person who takes my advice to go and be like that fucking guy. It was good though. It was like the accurate way to tell a story.
What do you think, Wahlid?
I have not watched any of these movies besides Barbie, but I am gonna go with Killers of the Flower Moon.
Very
The
nice.
trailer looks really cool.
That was good. It's good.
If
was
Oppenheimer
long.
doesn't win, it's going to be Flower Moon.
All right, I'll take Flower Moon then if you got Oppie.
Hell yeah.
Where's fucking Avengers and where's all those movies, man? Come on, right?
Got fucking screwed again, dude.
The Jake Paul, Mike Tyson. We'll wrap up with this. Jake Paul is new fight that's coming out. By the way, I didn't know that he was fighting last couple weekends ago.
Yeah, I think they like honestly just kept that one on the DL because it was like it's just another dude that he was like beating the brakes off so that he could.
It was the first round knockout, wasn't it?
Wait, like recently?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did I've never like
I know, it was-
I didn't think
it was
he
just
could
like
go
a-
under the radar for a fight.
I know.
It's a Jake Paul
I think
fight.
it was just like a record, like a he just wanted another win on his record. It wasn't like they knew
That was
they
an
knew
easy
he was
dub.
gonna beat the brakes off this guy.
Yeah.
The guy was 55 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From what I watched one clip and it was just like he punches him, he goes down, and then the fight's over.
Yeah. It was.
He's wearing the
Very easy.
craziest like skirt, like it's like it has like feathers.
Who?
I mean, Jake Paul.
Yeah.
Huh.
But
We were at his last big fight.
Oh yeah,
We,
Wow.
we flew to Dallas and we're
yeah.
no rain
at
there.
at the Nate Diaz Jake
Yeah.
Paul fight.
Oh he lost that one.
He had a lot of he won.
I mean,
I had a lot of money on Nate Diaz. Yeah.
Damn. Did you see Jake? So Jake Paul got a Mike Tyson face tattoo too.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he got. I think it was fake.
Okay, yeah, it has to be fake.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has to be.
But the promo for it was he came up from a tattoo like bed thing, and he came up and then he just had like the whole like whatever the Mike Tyson eye tattoo is.
Dude, don't fight Mike. He's so old. He's tired.
you wanna see the
He's-
preview?
Sad.
I don't know.
He's
I
so
think,
tired.
Check out this preview of what
Right?
the Jake Paul Mike Tyson fight is gonna be.
I think he's still gonna. I think it's still gonna be a fight. The problem is Mike Tyson's not
no.
gonna go full speed. They're just gonna like be jabbing at each other.
Oh, holy
Wait.
shit!
Is that real?
What
That
am I
was
looking
the
at
fight
here?
that we did together.
Yeah, dude.
When you guys fought?
Yeah.
How crazy is that?
He lost.
That's so sick, bro.
No,
I just
we-
wanted to link that. Just
Wait,
like,
what is the context of that?
We did a collab with him when I was working at this clothing brand, and it was like right when he like started making his comeback, and we like dropped a bunch of pieces. He had like came in to like shoot a bunch of videos and photos and all that stuff. So that's where that photo's from. But
Electric.
when he came in, he was like literally like the day before. He's like, I just did so much DMT, and like I'm still feeling it right now.
dude.
And then like we're shooting for a couple of hours, and he started getting antsy towards the end. And we're like, all right, let's wrap it up. Okay, guys, let's go ahead. He's like, I don't want to be here anymore.
It's like a
I was
bull
all
in a
right, yeah.
china shop.
Yeah.
Did you ever see that video of him and Hezbollah? He doesn't know that Hezbollah.
Yeah,
He doesn't know that
yeah.
Hezbollah's a grown man. He thinks it's a baby, so he's like blowing raspberries on his neck and like tickling him, and like Hezbollah just like starts punching him because he is like, I'm a grown man. Like, stop blowing raspberries on my tummy.
That video is hella.
That's how we say goodbye to our guests on our podcast.
I can't wait. Yeah.
But make sure you guys stay tuned after this one for Will and Rusty doing a best friend test
That's right.
with us on a YouTube
that's right.
video. If you guys have time for that.
Yeah, we got nothing but time.
Okay, cool. Thank God.
We have fake jobs.
I did write that one in the DM. Right? So
Will and I were at lunch yesterday, and like I think we both dress like guys that you can immediately tell like we don't have important jobs. And in this, Will and I were goofing around, and the lady next to us goes like, she started a conversation and goes, how do you guys have like time to be like goofing off right now?
It's like, why aren't you at work right now? It's like, I don't know.
Dude, when I was working a job and I was like, oh, I gotta go drive to this thing to grab this thing, and then I would see guys like you like, fuck.
Will and I yesterday we were like, there was a shoot happening at the office, so like no one was there, and it kind of felt like when you had a half day in school. And Will was like, "Should we have a barbecue and like have some beers?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then we went and got lunch, and then after we like had the burrito, we started to like slow down a little bit. And Will goes like, "I'm starting to feel a little bit bad about the beers. I don't think we should do that." And I was like, "Yeah, that doesn't make any sense." We just went in the office. Yeah, we just went in for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys very much for coming. Please like, comment, subscribe to this episode, to the Zach and Wahlid Show YouTube channel. Again, make sure you look out for the Will and Rusty Best Friend Test with the Zach and Wahlid Show. And please watch their pod, the Will and Rusty Playdate, 60 for 60. When is your...
Nobody knows, babe.
Oh, hell yeah. But it's coming.
Months
Exciting
from now.
things. Thank you guys for watching. Peace and blessings.
Bye.
Bye, guys.